You won't believe what happens next. It's as crazy as Bob finding old Mai. A disability like his is a goldmine for exploitation. The real target is the Archbishop, not the President. People will assume it's the President. The pipeline brought misery to African villages. Naturally, locals would resist, not for chit-chat, but violence. Other villages would leave without persuasion. The Archbishop aims to reveal the secret. The villa is surrounded by troops. Old Mai says 400 bodies lie under a pump in Africa, crimes committed by Bob's contractors during his Africa mission. So, they clearly didn't intend to let Bob go home. The colonel? Just a powerless puppet following a senator's orders. They are all in an interest community. Anyway, it's complicated. Nick notices and tells Bob right away. Old Mai is crucial info for Les counter-toe Bob. He grabs his gun and tells Bob. Subtitles, your woman is now in their hands. Old Mai knows he's of no further use, after helping the colonel catch Bob, held there in this villa. This man is cornered, with soldiers closing in outside the villa while his brothers hide out in the trees. Watch how an elite sniper escapes the news. Bob hides out first and takes out 2 soldiers rushing into the room. Just as the soldiers are about to surround the villa, Nick quickly switches to position 2. Then Bob starts giving orders to Nick to blow up the pipe bomb. Then come the tear gas grenades. Bob, amidst the expected blast, shoots while making a break for it out of the villa. Subsequently, gasoline bombs explode, engulfing the area in flames. His planted bombs detonate one by one, enabling Bob to break free. But a helicopter appears, watching from above. Bob recalls Donnie and can't let Nick suffer the same. They quickly hide behind the shed. Bob vows to destroy the helicopter to escape unharmed. He checks where the oil barrels are. With the helicopter positioned, Nick draws fire as Bob provides sniper cover. When the copter's in place, he shoots and explodes the barrel. Huge flames erupt again, engulfing the chopper. They dash into the woods and manage to. The feds hear of the gunfight, shell casings, chopper wreckage, and bodies everywhere. Fingerprints from shell show. One set is Bob's, another agent Nick's. The 2 old men are puzzled, clearly underestimating the sergeant. They still have an ace up their sleeve, Sarah. At that moment, she's being held captive and tortured by this jerk. Nick calls his beautiful boss, who then connects him to the FBI director. Nick tells them he's got Bob in custody, but he can't bring him in cause he doesn't know who to trust right now. He hangs up, and soon after, Bob gets a call from the colonel informing him about Sarah's abduction. Bob plays a recording revealing a key fact: the 400 bodies are the colonel's crimes, as old Mike claimed. Both hold leverage, aiming for equal trade, but need a third party, Montana senator. Clearly, the colonel is having it. Bob points out the exact location of the buried bodies. They agree on a remote spot for the exchange, a snowy mountain top. Shortly after, the senator arrives in his little red plane. They fear nothing, fully prepared. As Bob approaches, bam, a sniper shot hits his head. But wait! Bob slowly rises to his feet. Surprise! It's Nick, not Bob. Bob keeps hunting, then fires again from afar. He takes out 3 of the colonel's snipers from a distance. Meanwhile, Nick slowly stands up, unzips, and drops the plate off his chest. Bob takes aim at the guy holding Sarah hostage, fires a second shot. Meanwhile, the FBI director receives a letter from Nick, prompting immediate action. Sarah picks up the senator's gun and aims it at the male agent. Bob reassures Sarah. In a few exchanges with the senator, he realizes it's impossible to take him down. They wield too much power. The feds show up and Bob quickly destroys the recording device, knowing handing this to the authorities means death for anyone who touches it. The senator walks away, sure no one will harm him. Next, the colonel. The rank is too high for repercussions. Bob's arrested, but in court, they take off his cuffs. He admits the gun, and bullets are his. After feds take over, no more violence. Bob loads the sniper rifle and shoots. The bullet fails to fire as Bob always replaces all firing pins when going out. The gun with swap firing pins won't shoot. He proved it didn't fire the bullets, impressing the colonel. But it's irrelevant to him. Evidence can't incriminate the colonel. As he leaves, Nick reveals his crimes. Those horrific events, but this isn't Africa. It happened in another country and falls outside the prosecutor's jurisdiction. He lacks the power to trial, so the colonel struts out freely. The prosecutor stands and approaches Bob. He isn't fond of this ending either, but that's just the world they live in. Justice doesn't always get served. Just then, the colonel and senator celebrate, untouchable, and even the prosecutor is powerless. Yet the senator wishes for the colonel to leave for Ecuador tomorrow to cool things off a bit. At that moment, a body drops down its bulb. The colonel stands up, only to get shot dead. The frightened secretary scrambles aside, then their seat explodes. The prosecutor is right, justice sometimes needs a gun. Bob bursts into the villa, kills the trapped secretary. The senator asks him to wait the U.S. president.